Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tiffany, and today we are going to be watching the classic screwball comedy musical, Top Hat. Okay, so Top Hat was released in 1935, directed by Mark Sandrich, starring Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, and Edward Everett Horton, with other notable performances by Eric Rhodes, Eric Blore, and Helen Broderick. Now, a quick synopsis of the film. According to the internet, it says the story centers on wealthy Dale Tremont, played by Ginger Rogers, on holiday in London and Venice. She assumes that American entertainer Jerry Travers, played by Fred Astaire, is the husband of her friend Madge, played by Helen Broderick, who's actually the wife of Jerry's business manager, Horace Hardwick, played by Edward Everett Horton. Now, just a little bit of historical background on this film, because I thought it was kind of interesting to note. So this film was released during the height of the Great Depression in 1935, and this film was depicting the spoils of wealth, with all of the beautiful set pieces and beautiful costumes. People really liked this film because it was almost a way to kind of escape from what was going on in the real world, and it became sort of like a wish fulfillment film, which I'm not really surprised by, because I feel like films are supposed to have that effect. Like, you know, if the world around you is just crumbling, at least you can go to films to kind of escape. So I just thought that that was really interesting to note. Now, this film, some interesting facts, this film is the fourth of 9 films pairing Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers for RKO Studios, and it became the second top grossing film of 1935, taking home $1,782,000 in the domestic box office, which actually for its time was pretty good, considering, you know, the era that it came out in. Now, this film didn't go home with any Oscars, but it was nominated for 5 Academy Awards, including dance direction for the song Piccolino, dance direction for the song Top Hat, White Tie, and Tails, music, outstanding production, and art direction. So while this film didn't really do well at the Oscars, it was still revered as the best film starring Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Like, out of their 9 films, a lot of people say that this was their best film. So I'm really excited to dive into this, and I'm excited to see the big dance numbers and all that. But before we do, y'all already know the deal. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification to stay in the loop. All right, everybody, it is time to get your snacks, get your drinks, and let's get into Top Hat. Oh, I love the opening to this. It's so cute. Also, it has like the font, like the old like show tunes font. It literally has that font. That's so funny. Max Steiner sounds quite familiar. Max Steiner. I've seen that name before. Oh, Max Steiner from Casablanca? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. He's the musical director. Oh, that's so cool. He worked on this one. London Thackeray Club. Oh, we have to be silent. Shh. Ooh, there's movement in this camera. I like it. Do you suppose somebody's like walking and holding the camera? Because I feel like that's what someone's doing. It's not as smooth as like what a dolly shot would look like. It looks like it's more like someone's like trying to be really still, but like trying to move with it. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if that's what it is, though.
Has Mr. Jerry Travers come in yet?
The Mr. Travers? The well-known American gentleman, sir?
He's come over to star in my show. I don't want any of the members here to know. I want to surprise them.
I already love the costumes in this. I think I'm just like a fan of the white tie and black suit. Like it looks so good, but then also coupled with like the style of the 1930s. I just love it. It's so reminiscent of an older time, you know.
Jerry, there are a lot of things that I have to discuss, so I want you to come over to my hotel now.
Oh! Yes. That was awesome. Oh wow, everything's so white.
Jerry, I've got to tell you, I want you to stay here for the night.
I can't explain to you guys, like, my heart is beating so fast. Like, I know I say I'm excited a lot, but I am actually quite literally so excited to see how this movie unfolds. Like, I don't know. I'm so intrigued and so interested to see what a musical from the 1930s looks like. And I know I keep talking. I'm just super excited.
Oh, how's Madge feeling? Oh, she's fine. But she's expecting us to fly down to Italy for a weekend.
I would love to fly down to Italy for a weekend.
I can't. I haven't got any
I
goggles.
wish.
Oh, my word, Jerry, you have to go. She's counting on us. You see, she's going to have a young friend visit her.
I wanted to say, I really feel like the 1930s is such a treasure decade. I know that a lot was going on and a lot of, negativity in terms of like the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl and all that was really going on. But there's a treasure in the 1930s that I think we overlook because, again, in American schools, all we learn about is the Great Depression and how miserable the 1930s were. But watching the films, I feel like it's a whole world that we just don't learn about. And it's, again, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a modern feel to the 1930s that's unique to that decade. It's, nothing like the 1920s, nothing like the 1940s. There's just something about it. And maybe it's just a bias because all I've been watching are like screwball comedies and all I'm seeing is like the way the wealthy used to live in the 1930s. But it's refreshing to watch a film from the 30s after coming from films like, the big Marvel movies. It's just nice to come back to the simple films of the 1930s.
You know how wives are.
No, I don't. How are they?
It's about time you found out for yourself.
Oh, you do?
I certainly do.
No thanks, Horace. No strings, no connections, no ties to my affections.
Ooh!
I'm fancy free.
I love how he was talking and he just talked right into that song. That was fire.
Like Robin on a tree, like Saint
Ooh,
goes to sea.
I love this.
Like an unwritten melody, I'm free, that's me.
I also noticed, okay, so in the musicals that we watched prior to this one, all of the songs are like dubbed over after filming. But it looks like in this, I don't even know if they had the technology at that time. I'm not sure, but you can tell that Fred Astaire, well, from what it looks like, it looks like he's singing as he's actually there. Like they're using what he's physically singing in this scene as the final cut versus dubbing it over later. Now that's what it looks like. I don't know if that's what's happening, but if that's the case, that is so awesome. It's like an extra touch. Like it brings more character to the music because you're literally there acting through the song. This already, I just love this so much. Like I'm fangirling over this movie and we're not even 10 minutes in yet. Love it.
Words that can't be spoken, especially when I am feeling romancy.
Oh, with the tap dancing! Ah! Oh my goodness. I love it. Everything looks so clean. Like somebody went through there with like a dustpan, a mop, and maybe some wipes and just wiped everything down. Like it's real clean. I like it. Oh, and underneath she's trying to sleep. She's like, what is that? I love it. Oh, the lighting. Oh, she's so pretty. Honestly, that I wouldn't even be mad. Yes, I'd be mad because I'd be like, I'm trying to sleep, but at the same time, I'd be like, just keep dancing, please. I love it.
Hello. I'm awfully glad you dropped in.
I dropped up from the room below where I've been trying to get some sleep.
I didn't realize I was disturbing you. You see, every once in a while, I suddenly find myself dancing.
I really like that in this musical, the dialogue is not divorced from the music, because usually when you're watching a musical, it starts with the dialogue and then goes to the music and then back to the dialogue as if they didn't just break out into dance and song. But in this one, he's acknowledging the fact that he's dancing and singing. And I really like that marriaging between the dialogue and the music. I think that that's really sweet because I'm always thinking to myself, I'm like, does nobody realize that they're breaking out into song and dance? Is that just kind of like for the audience, or like do do the characters, not the actors, but do the characters know that they're doing this, you know?
I think I feel an attack coming on.
Oh no. Yes, more dancing!
It is. Only one thing will stop me.
Oh, you must tell me what it is.
My nurses always put their arms around me.
Uh-oh. That was a slick move, dude. Gotta love the wittiness of screwball comedies. Like, the dialogue is witty, but then that added bonus of having music and dance, like, I'm all over this movie right now. I cannot get enough of it.
The young lady downstairs wants to sleep.
So you told me.
Well, I've appointed myself her official sandman.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, he like immediately falls for her. I love that. I think it's so strange looking at this as someone from 2021, and they're just looking at it and noticing that they're in full tuxedos and full suits, and it's nighttime. It's so strange to me because I'm like, shouldn't you be wearing like a nightgown or casual clothes? But like I said, I just love that that everyone used to dress up, like things were gonna happen, like something big was happening. And I know, again, I'm looking at this, you know, this is from an upper wealthy class perspective, this film, but I just love it. I really, really, truly love the 1930s. I'm starting to fall in love with this decade.
That all to go to Miss Dale's Tremont, sir? That's right.
He's buying her flowers.
What's the number of your room, sir? Oh, just charge it to Horace Hardwick, room 404. Yes, sir.
How reversed. Like, from My Man Godfrey, we saw Irene falling for Godfrey and trying to chase him. But in this film, we see Travers trying to chase Miss Tremont, which I love. For me personally, I love watching a man chase, you know, a woman. I just think it's so adorable. But I don't know. I really like it. I love the role reversal there. It's really cool.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I do hope you slept well last night.
I slept well enough, but not long enough.
I thought perhaps I could drive you to the stables.
Oh, no, thank you. I have a hansom cab waiting for me outside.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys miss the black and white on this channel? Because I definitely did. I know it's only been like 2 weeks, but I really missed it. Like, the lighting is so beautiful. So beautiful.
Peekaboo.
Stop this cab at
Peekaboo.
once. What is this strange power you have over horses?
Horsepower.
Oh my god, the flirting in this is so lighthearted and innocent, and I love it. And then also the fact that they've done 3 movies together prior to this gives them that chemistry that I always look for between 2 characters. I just love this so much. I love this so much. I'm so happy that we decided on this one, guys. It was a really great choice.
You know what thunder is, don't you? When a clumsy cloud from here meets a fluffy little cloud from there, he billows towards her. They spark. That's the lightning. They kiss. Thunder.
So romantic. I feel like she's starting to become like intrigued by him.
Isn't this a lovely day to be caught in the rain?
Oh my god, I love this. Oh my goodness.
As long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
That's so romantic. You know what this dance number kind of reminds me of? The one in La La Land. That reminds me of this. I don't know if it was inspired by this, but it definitely reminds me of it. Oh my goodness, this is so sweet. Like I said in the last video, there is something to be said about dancers who can convey an emotion from their body and from their movements. Like, they're not even talking and you just feel that they're kind of falling in love with each other, or at least intrigued by each other. Like, to be able to convey that with your body, that for me that's art right there, because that's not something that everyone can do. You know, like, I'm talking for myself. Like, I wish I could dance and convey those sorts of emotions and stories with my body. But That is a talent. And if you've got that, you've got talent. And I'm telling you right now, for those of you who need to hear that, you got some talent. What a way to pass the time. Like, let's tap dance in the rain. That literally, I feel like that low-key should go on my bucket list, even though I have no idea how to tap dance. That is definitely bucket list worthy.
From Madge Hardwick. She says her husband is stopping at this hotel and will look you up. We should have influence. Let's be nice to him.
I'm afraid I'm going to be too busy being nice to somebody else. Isn't this a lovely day to be caught in the
Aww. I wanted to say that this movie feels like something that could definitely be made in 2021, and it would, like, at least the plot line of it would be so entertaining, at least in my opinion. Like, it's definitely something that I would have watched today. It feels so modern, and I know that I say that a lot, but I really want to get that point across, especially to my viewers out there who are my age. For those of you who might be a little hesitant watching black and white films, these storylines are so modern. So it feels like, even though it's in black and white and even though it's in the 30s, it still feels like you're watching a movie from today. There's really no difference other than some of the sayings and the language kind of gets lost in translation just because, you know, they had their slang for the 1930s and it's not the same as our slang now. So some of that gets lost in translation, but I'm telling you guys, you really have to give these black and white films a chance.
Oh, by the way, is there a Mr. Hardwick stopping at this hotel?
Why, yes, Miss Trevor. Mr. Hardwick has room 404, just above you.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yes?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So she knows Travers as Hardwick. So she thinks that Madge is his wife, which is what I know, that's what the quick synopsis said, but like, I'm understanding it now. Oh my gosh, no. So okay, yeah, that makes sense because Travers was sending her flowers under the name Hardwick. So I could see where she might mix that up. But I'm kind of sad.
There's Mr. Hardwick now, on the mezzanine.
On the
With the
mezzanine.
briefcase and the key.
And he's gonna leave and she's gonna think it's him. Oh my god.
Get a taxi and I'll meet you downstairs. All right.
Oh my goodness. And she didn't see the exchange. No. They had such a beautiful connection.
Can't miss.
When a clumsy cloud meets a fluffy little cloud.
He drops everything. Oh my god, she slapped him. Did you see his expression? Oh my goodness.
I hate men. I hate you. I hate all men.
Oh, God, here you make it
Oh
big
my goodness.
mistake.
How could he have made love to me when he was married all the time? And to Madge, of all people.
Did she just say made love to me? That must have meant something different.
Just a moment. Jerry, get into my bedroom quick. No one must know you're here. If they ever suspect that you're in this, it'll be in every newspaper in an hour.
Oh, and he can't tell them because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want the press to know that Travers is going to be in his show. So I'm assuming that Travers is maybe like a famous performer, or he just wants it to be a surprise. So that's why nobody can know that he's there. That makes sense.
Where's the young lady that has this room?
She's gone, sir.
Gone?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
So she ended up going to Italy, which makes sense.
Jerry, do you realize that we have less than an hour before the show opens? We've got to get out of here. Come on.
She's throwing the flowers out that he got for her. Oh. By the way, newfound love for Fred Astaire. I think he's a fantastic actor, fantastic dancer, fantastic singer. This man is a triple threat, okay? I don't think he gets enough recognition in nowadays, because I don't think I've heard of him until somebody in the comments mentioned his name. Absolute powerhouse of a man.
A little friend is in London, staying at my hotel. Her name is Tremont.
Tremont?
No, wait a
Let me
minute.
see that. Horace, hire a plane right away. We're leaving for Italy the first thing in the morning.
Oh my god, he's gonna go and meet her there in Italy. Definitely getting a cabaret / a chorus line vibes. I don't know if that's any of you, but that's what I'm feeling right now. I wanted to say one thing before we start this glorious number, which I'm excited for. So before watching 1930s films, I always thought in my mind that like the art or in the 30s in general was just always drabby floral patterns. But I'm noticing in this film, I think that the big art is the Art Deco. They should have gotten the freaking Oscar for it because it's fantastic. But I can absolutely see why they got nominated for art design because it is beautiful in this movie.
Or I'll be there, putting down my top hat, mussing up my white tie.
Oh my god, I love this!
Dancing in my tail.
Why didn't this film get any Oscars? Are you kidding me? This is such a good film. It has everything that you would want in a musical. It has a cute little storyline, romance, music, dancing, Fred Astaire. Like, what more do you need? How did this not get any wins? It's beside me. I have no idea. And he's making all that noise with his feet. Again, talent. That is so cool. That is so cool. It sounds like a gunshot, but it's his feet. Oh, absolutely killed that. Absolutely killed that. 100%. I can see why it got nominated for an Oscar for dance direction because that was fantastic. Okay, maybe this whole thing will be cleared up right now.
Dale!
No, she's running. Oh my god, this dilemma is going to drag on until the end of the movie, and I just want them to be together already, you know?
You are Horace Hardwick?
Oh, thank you. I am. How do you do?
Never let your path crisscross mine again, or the heart seat.
Oh my god, this is so comical. Like, everyone is mistaken identity. All of this is wrong, but I love it. It's so entertaining.
You really want to tell me about Dale Tremont, don't you?
Yes. But then again, no. You see, as a matter of fact, I haven't even met her yet.
He just lied in a straightforward manner and said he'd never met you.
Oh, he did he?
Mm-hmm. I told you he'd forget all about you.
But she doesn't want him to forget. But it's not even her husband that she's talking about. So I don't even know what to do. I know this song from somewhere.
It's nice to see you again, Miss Tremont. You know, Madge is a most understanding person. She seems to know instinctively the kind of girl that interests me.
Oh, that's sweet of you, darling. But you two run along and dance and don't give me another thought.
She's like, why are you telling me to dance with your husband? I'm so confused. But it's not her husband.
I think Madge is a very brave person.
Yes, I have a tremendous admiration for her.
I love their chemistry. She's like, a little closer. That dress is stunning. Wow. It's like, and especially because she's a platinum blonde, it's like the color goes really well with her hair, and her hair is done so beautifully. And then that V in the back, like, she is killing that dress. She looks absolutely drop dead stunning, like beautiful. I love it.
Madge doesn't care. I certainly don't.
Neither do I. All I know is that it's heaven.
I've heard this song before.
I'm in heaven when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Oh my god, this is Cheek to Cheek? No way. Oh my god, this is Cheek to Cheek. Like, this song was resung by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Like, I literally can't. Oh my god. This is the coolest thing ever. I absolutely love finding the originals of songs, or like if a movie is sampling like an older movie. This is like my absolute favorite thing in the whole world. I knew it from somewhere. Oh my god, and it's so beautiful.
Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
Oh my god, I'm like literally freaking out. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love the music in this film. And the way her dress flows is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Absolutely adore this film. I feel like I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. Like it's just so, the elegance, the grace, the beauty. Y'all, I freaking missed these black and white films. Let me tell you, I miss them. I'm living for her dress. The way that she's moving with the dress, it looks so beautiful. And their movements are in sync and their chemistry is on point. And I just feel like I'm in movie heaven. I literally have just died and went to heaven. That's what I feel right now. Oh my goodness. I can absolutely understand why now that a lot of people felt like this was almost an escape from what was going on during the Great Depression in the 1930s, because I feel like I'm in a completely different world. Like I'm not sitting in my studio. Like I've gone and left to some alternate reality where I'm literally living vicariously through these characters. And I just love when a movie does that. This movie is so good. So pretty. Their dance moves are so pretty. I want to be a dancer now. I want to be a dancer. That was romantic. You know what? One of these days, I'm going to get myself a dress like that, with that pretty back, like with the back cut out.
Marry me.
She's like, you're already married.
How could I have fallen in love with anyone as low as you?
she slaps him again and says she's in love with him. Oh my gosh. I love it. And she's fallen in love. And I love that.
Why don't you marry Bedini? I'm rich and I'm pretty.
I'll marry you if you really want me to, but let's do it right away.
Oh, Angela mia.
What is up with people marrying when they don't get the love of their life? They're like, let's just marry right away. Let's not clear up the situation. No, that's gross. Let's just get married right away. Let's make these decisions hastily. That's only going to further the damage.
Gail Tremont married?
Yes, to that dressmaker.
Good.
Good.
My fault.
Yes, she told me how you chased her in the park and she slapped your face.
Yes, but I'm the one she slapped. She's been mistaking me for Horace all this time.
Get an annulment. They haven't consummated the marriage yet. They can still get an annulment.
Oh, Dale, you are lovely. Like a flower I am afraid to crush.
Don't be afraid.
Like a flower I'm afraid to crush. It sounds like an innuendo. He's dancing above her.
Alberto, make him stop.
He's coming. Oh, is he? You keep this up and hold him here as long as you can.
Yeah, I will.
He has a sword, so it's time to run. What is he gonna do? Stick him? My gosh.
Well, why didn't you tell me who you were?
You never gave me very much of a chance.
Venetian sons and daughters are strumming a new tune upon their guitars.
I don't think that there was one song that I didn't like. You know when you're watching a musical and there's some music that you really love and some that's like a little bit not your flavor? I have not experienced this once in this film. Like, I love every single song in this film. Oh, I love this song. I am extremely impressed with this, not only this dance number, but just this movie in general. Like, it is so entertaining. Her dress is so pretty. It's like sparkling. They work so well together. You know, I need to watch more films starring Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire because their chemistry is so good.
You are the one who married us.
Yes,
Then we've never been really married.
precisely.
So their marriage would never... They were never really married, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, what a... Guys, I loved it. I loved it from the dance number. There wasn't one song that I was like, it's okay. I loved every single song, every single dance number. Didn't know that Cheek to Cheek was originally in this movie. That is so awesome. I loved Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Their chemistry was just so spot on. It was entertaining from start to finish. Yeah, so that is a 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely loved it. I think that it was just such a well done film. All right, everyone, that does it for this video. As always, if you liked it as much as I did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification to stay in the loop. All right, everyone. So on Saturday, we are going to be continuing Musicals in March with part 1 of The Sound of Music. I'm so excited to watch this with all of you. And I decided to split it up into 2 parts because it is 3 hours and 22 minutes long. And I just feel like we wouldn't be doing it justice if we just did it all in one video. So we're going to split it up in 2 videos. So on Saturday, we're going to start part 1. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do part 2. And I am so excited to get into this. Some of these songs that are in The Sound of Music are like songs that I grew up on. So I'm really excited to share this moment with all of you. What I want you to do, as always, is check out the film. It's free on archive.org. Or if you have the film in Blu-ray, that's even better. But go watch it. Tell me what you think about it in the comment box below. Be ready with all of your movie facts and your insights. And we're just going to talk about it in the comments. I'm super excited. But until then, if you have any recommendations of any Hollywood films or any feedback, please let me know in the comment box below. Please, everyone, stay safe and healthy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye, everybody.